what I do is we come up to your house. If it's a residential, if you're commercial, it's a different thing. But for a residential, we just take our Weber, and we will web the spider webs from your eaves, and then we'll always knock at your door first, but we'll do the eaves. After that, we take out our machine, and the chemicals we're using, they're EPA approved. They're not anything too hazardous like they used to, because California they've made it so it's chemical friendly. We can't say it's safe, but we can say it's EPA approved. And we're really careful with animals and with kids. I mean, as an animal lover myself, I want to make sure anything I use is going to be safe. No one else is going to be working on this property but me. I have a 4-year degree in agriculture science. I graduated from Cal State Fresno years ago, but I've studied pesticides, entomology, pest management basically, and so I'm probably the most educated person in the pest control field, doing structural pest control. You know, I got into this business because I really like it a lot. I'm not doing it because, well, I like it a lot. I love Sacramento County. I like working in the area. I like working with people. Anyway, so what I do, I take my sprayer, pump it up, and you spray the perimeter of your house. I look around if there's any pest problems out there. Besides that, I report it on my service slip. Like, say for example, you might have rodent droppings. For example, rats or mice. You want to put it to your attention. There might be you may have these cockroaches outside. I'll look at that. I look for that. That's usually out of drains. So I put some pesticides around the drains. Again, it's going to be pet friendly. We're not going to apply any chemicals that's going to harm your pets. And you have in certain seasons though, you have your 95-degree weather. You can have your wasps that come out 95 plus. Every season's going to have a different pest. You know, the summer's big for ants, spiders, black widows, wasps, like I mentioned. Wintertime, you can have a lot of the problems with rodents, rats, mice, because they want to come inside. If you call me out in the wintertime, I will look for anything. I'll examine your house, see if there's any openings where they can get in. I will report it. A lot of times with the doors, a lot of times there's not weather stripped right, so they can get in that way. They can get in the size of a dime, and so we take care of anything except for termites. I don't have a license for termites, but I can recommend people who do termites. It's very reasonable and they're honest. And so I just go ahead. I use a spray with this for around the house. If there's any, again, I like using cockroach bait. I'm using a product right now, Vendetta. I use that or Max Force roach bait, and so I use that on on the inside. This is an inside pest control. The inside pesticide. You have you have the German cockroaches that are inside, usually kitchens and bathrooms. Again, I'll take a look at it and I'll tell you if there's any things you may need to do to help with the situation. We want to make sure the biggest objective I would have with pest control, with servicing people, is make sure the pests are being taken care of, and the chemicals are going to be safe. I want to make sure everyone's going to be safe and knowledgeable on this. And so you could use other companies out there, but the difference between them and myself is that you can have a technician from another company. They may not be trained enough on this here. To them, a lot of times they're just a technician, and but you want someone who's going to come in and take care of the pest problem, who knows what they're doing, and can safely have kids and pets and everything. You want to make sure that it's going to be safe, basically. So we do it with the roaches. On the inside, if you have any ants, we like to put some ant bait down, because then we can, instead of having to spray on the inside, well, we'll spray for you if that's what you want for spiders. But for ants, I like to put some ant bait various areas like kitchens, bathrooms, because it's mostly where they're going to be, where there's water. Now, if you have ants like in a person's room, I can put some liquid ant bait in the room, but just sparse areas. Okay, we have we'll be using for inside. We use two different type of rodent traps. This is for a rodent trap. People have seen these before at the store. You can buy these at the store, but I will only put these up in an attic. I don't put it any place where there's a chance of somebody's fingers getting snapped. But I use a glue board. Glue boards, I put it underneath a sink, underneath cabinets, where rats or mice, whatever you're going to catch, you're going to be stuck in there. It's safe. If your kids get into it or someone gets into it, there's not poisonous. They just get stuck, but it's really sweet. Okay, so call this number. My number is 361-7234-916 area code. If you use this for over a year, we do give you one free service. And we suggest you give us a shot. Our prices are very competitive. We want to make sure that it's not going to be any more than bigger ones. We're just, like I said, we're a small company. We also want to help out the environment. We want to help the environment and our community too. So we're, the advantage of using someone like myself, besides just the knowledge and the safety and the reliability also. I always get back with you all the time. Anytime you call me, I'll get back with you within 24 hours. If you look for somebody ethical, then give me a call.